Perhaps the Garden of Eden had many trees of various kinds, with various spiritual attributes. But even if they didn't, perhaps they should have. Maybe the tree of wisdom, which was normal wisdom, which was godly wisdom, which if you ate, you'd become wise in a godly way. The kind of knowledge which God would approve of. My hope is that the No-Hide videos and the Adamite videos are godly wisdom. Tree of knowledge, perhaps, tree of godly knowledge, kind of knowledge and teaching which God approves us for learning. Obviously, He doesn't approve of us learning knowledge of good and evil, but perhaps there's godly wisdom which God does approve of us learning. He taught Adam things, so perhaps there's knowledge we should learn. And I guess the Adamic Covenant community, this is an Adamic Covenant video on godly knowledge. We should try and learn godly knowledge. Perhaps it was peace, a tree of peace, a tree of calmness, a tree of happiness, all sorts of trees with positive virtues, I suppose, or positive life aspects which we could take in and, develop our character from. Perhaps if it wasn't, perhaps it should have been. Maybe God might have made them in time. Who knows? It doesn't really say in the scriptures. But godly knowledge is the kind of knowledge that Adamic Covenant wants to be based on. We want to be based on the kind of instructions from God, understanding and wisdom from God, which He approves us for learning and approves us for having an understanding life, to live better lives, to live lives which are pleasing to Him. I think, if we want to live forever, which is our goal in Adamic Covenant, we have to get it right with the Creator, with El Shaddai, with Elohim, with God. And we have to do things which are going to engender a lifestyle which lasts eternally. So my prayer to God for the Adamic Covenant is that He would teach us, that God, You would teach us and teach us eternal life principles and eternal life patterns of behaviour, and that You would put, I suppose, Your Spirit or whatever it is, knowledge or spiritual knowledge or something within us, which maybe the fruit of a tree of life, which would help us to live eternally and to be happy. I think we're supposed to be happy and at peace. So I think that probably comes from godly knowledge. It's probably the kind of knowledge which God wants us to have as people. That's what I want for the Adamic Covenant. So I pray, God, teach us godly knowledge that You approve of. So Adamic Covenant should seek, as far as I understand it, godly knowledge, the kind of knowledge which God approves of. So we want the tree of divine knowledge, of godly knowledge, I suppose. God's knowledge which He approves us for us knowing.